Hey guys, this is my review of the Dayan Lingyun version 1 that I got from Cube Warehouse. This was a test product run kind of thing, product cube for me to test from them. And yeah, if you guys haven't seen the unboxing, link will be in the description, so you guys go click on that and go check it out. Okay, so first impression, I didn't have a first impression because it came in DIY. And I just had to assemble it and sticker it. So sticker quality, I can't really say anything because they're just normal Dayan stickers, and I didn't put them on. I just put the sub XX stickers straight on, and yeah. So I'll just do a really quick color shade. There we go. So yellow to white, really good. Bright red to bright orange, also pretty good. And light green to light blue, really good. I really like this color scheme, and yeah, it's just so much nicer. Okay, so let's go to the first thing, turning. The turning on this cube, it feels crispy and smooth at the same time. Okay, so it just feels crispy and smooth. Not like my Force Cube here. It's like totally smooth, and it's just got like no crispy feel at all. It does a bit, but it's just mainly all smoothness. And with the Dayan Lingyun version 2, it's mainly smoothness, so that's basically it. With the Lingyun, it's more crispy and smooth. I actually quite like this type of feel. I've been looking for this type of feel in cubes for like quite a while, and still haven't found it until now. But it's still not my main. I wish it was, but it's still not my main. I'll explain why as I go along. So yeah, as I said, the turning is crispy and smooth at the same time, and it's super fast, and that's a bad thing. So what the problem with this cube is, it's too fast, and if you're saying, just tighten it, it just won't work. One little nib of one little twist, not even till 45, it just screws up the whole cube. The whole cube just turns so much rougher, so much harder to turn, it's so much stiffer, and everything just turns so rough. It's not as good as this. This is probably the perfect tension for this cube now, but still super fast, and I don't like it. Because I'm used to like my Force Cube, which is more controllable, and just see one little turn doesn't overshoot like this one. One little turn it just overshoots so much. Like, see, it overshoots so much. It overshoots. It does a 180, nearly a 180. With this one, it just stays there. So yeah, so this cube, you can't really tension it. If you tension it just a bit, everything just screws up. It just won't corner cut. It won't even corner cut that after you tension, and everything just turns so much harder to turn. It's just like the one of, yeah, if you just touch it a bit, I would say it's one of the worst Dayan cubes out there. So yeah, as I said, it's not great. If you know, it's not the greatest cube. I really wish if I could tighten it, it still stayed the same like feeling and all that, but it doesn't. It just tightens so much, and I just don't know what you can do. Now I've taken out the screws. I've put it back in again just to make sure it wasn't crooked or anything, and I've done the same thing like twice, and it still didn't work. So yeah, I just gave up on it and just say, oh, okay, this is the perfect tension. But with this tension, the corner cutting is alright. It does cut 45 now. Before it didn't. I had to loosen it a bit. It does cut 45, but you don't want to overforce too much. If you cut too much, overforce it, pieces will pop out. And reverse cutting, it should do more than usual Dayan cubes, because the corner are designed differently. And yeah, it does 45 there, 45 if you call it 45 or not, something like that, 45. But as I said in all my reviews, corner cutting's not a big issue. At least as long as it cuts about there, I'm fine. So lockups do happen. It's because of like the overshooting, and see, it doesn't. Oh, there we go. There's a pop. Okay, so yeah. The lockups do happen because it's so fast and it's not controllable. It's not. If you guys have watched my Dayan Lingyun review, as I said, my Force Cube is more like round. The turnings feels more roundish. Feels like it can corner cut so much easier. With the Dayan Lingyun version 2 and this cube, they feel so blocky that it feels like it's not going to cut that well. That's why you have to force it through. And yeah, so it's lockups do happen with this cube, and it's just not great. I really don't want it to lock up. If it didn't lock up and the tension and it felt more rounded and bubbly, this will be my main, but it's not. It's still my Force Cube. So now I'll show you guys the pieces. The pieces are different. This is the next series up from the Dayan Lingyun. The Dayan Lingyun right here. I'll do a comparison between the pieces. This is my Lubix Lingyun, by the way, not Dayan Lingyun. So core, show the internals first. You can see the difference. The difference is the center cap straight away. They're not, you don't, with these center caps, you don't pluck it out from here, you pluck from the side, because they give you like a little tab kind of thing for you take it off, but that's not a big deal. This one, yeah, it's just lift it up from there. These normal Dayan, Zanchis, Dayan, Guhong, they all lift from the middle. This one lifts from the side, if you want to tension it. And the core are still the same, the kind of cloudy white ones, and yeah. So here are the pieces. So, the corners, this is the Dayan Lingyun corner, and this is the Dayan Guhong. The first thing I saw was these things, the curves. Okay, the Dayan Lingyun have been shaven in quite a bit. That's why I showed the reverse cutting before. It does better. It does more than like the normal Dayan Zanchi and Dayan Guhong, because of these pieces are rounded more. If you can see that, right there, it's like dipped in more. And with the like normal Dayan Lubix Guhong, it doesn't curve as much. It's just a little tiny bit right there. And the next thing I saw was these corner base kind of thing. The Dayan Guhongs are more rounder, I mean like more curved in, and these ones are more flasher. You guys can tell right there. Okay, you guys can already tell about that. This one looks so much flasher, this one looks rounder. And the stalks, they're about the same length, I think. Yeah, about the same length. And for the edge pieces now, they're no different. Except for these, you see the Lingyun here. It's more longer, and this one's more shorter and more smaller hole. And another thing I realized was these little bumps here. On Crazy Bad Cuber's Lingyun version 2 review, he said these little bumps here cause the lockup. I mean, create the crispiness. But I don't see how it does that, and I don't really see the point of it being there. It's just, you know, it's nothing, it's just fine being just smooth and all that. There's no need, I don't really see the need for this bump, but, oh well, that's just how they designed it, so just have to bear with it. And another thing is, these are so much harder to put back. These, Dayan Lingyun, the corners, and especially the, edge piece, it's so much harder to put back, but when you corner cut, it just pops out easily. You know, it sounds so weird that, you know, it's so much harder to put in, even though it has no torpedoes, you have to twist it in. Watch this. There, you have to force and twist it in, and when you over corner cut, it just pops out easily. I don't really see how that will happen, but it's just so weird. So overall recommendation: should you get this? No, not really. If you might, this is the version 1, but if you have the money to like upgrade to version 2, probably do try that. But I've never felt that one before. Apparently, it's a pretty big upgrade from this one to that one, but I'm not sure. That's what people are saying, but. Yeah, so I don't really recommend you guys get this. If you guys, you know, just want it for a collection item or all the Dayan series for collecting, this, you know, might as well, you can just go get this. But if you want, like, crispy cubes, go with the Dayan Zanchi instead of this one, okay? The Dayan Zanchi has exactly the same kind of feeling, kind of thing. Not feeling, but, like, same what it does, and, you know, everything's the same. It's just more smoother and much more nicer to feel, nicer and controllable. This one's just plain out crispy and smooth, and it's too fast. So I would say go with the Zanchi instead of Lingyun. And that's basically it for the review. This wraps up the review, and where you can get this will be in the description. And yeah, just hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll be having a sub XX sticker review out soon as well. See you guys. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you've taken on some stuff and made up your mind if you guys want to get this or not. But it's up to you. It's my personal preference, by the way. It's none of yours. You know, if you want to get it, I do ask you to go get it. But for me personally, I wouldn't get the Lingyun. I might get the Lingyun version 2 just for collection, but I wouldn't speed cube with it. But yeah, that's basically it. So thank you guys for watching once again, and have a good day.